Guys, just getting set up here. Bear with me. Okay. Right. A couple more seconds. Hello, Haas00312. Thanks for following. How's it going? Leave a comment so I know you're here. Alright, and everybody else, good morning. It's Cerberus here. We are picking up where we left off with our Imperial agent, and we are about to go to one of my favorite planets in this whole galaxy, Alderaan. Now, those of you probably recognize the name Alderaan from the original Star Wars canon. This is the home planet of Princess Leia, which was destroyed by the Death Star in the very first Star Wars movie to ever be released. So we didn't really see it in any way except from a distance, watching it get blown into oblivion. But we're gonna go down to the surface and check it out. And I gotta tell you guys, this planet is just beautiful. I love what they've done with it. It's gorgeous terrain and gorgeous architecture, gorgeous people. I think y'all will love it. So we're gonna set course, head that way. Don't forget to like and subscribe both on Twitch and YouTube. On YouTube, make sure you turn on notifications. And if for those of you watching the stream on YouTube after the fact, be sure to
stand by. I'm
wait
routing
for
comm
this.
traffic through our mid-rim outposts. You're on a 6-second delay until I resynchronize the data stream. 3, 2, 1. Synced and secured. Tracking systems show you're in the castle lands of Alderaan. Enjoy the view, Cypher. I hear the mountains are lovely.
They are.
After the last few worlds, I'll be sure to appreciate it.
It'll keep you sane.
Just got off
Alderaan is governed
Tatooine,
by the
so
wealthiest noble
I
families
think
in the galaxy.
that's a relief.
They've feuded for centuries and are presently engaged in a full-scale war. You're here because Imperial intelligence believes that one of the noble houses, or a noble within one of the houses, is financing the Eagle's terror network.
What sort of financing are we talking about?
Money for weapons, transportation, bribes, anything the cells need. The Empire's resources are tied up supporting House Thul's efforts to claim the throne. But intelligence does have one asset, Vector Hillis. Vector was an Imperial ambassador to the nobles, but he was later repurposed. Now he's with the Killiks, Alderaan's native alien species.
You think this Vector knows something useful?
He's an expert on the political situation, but I should explain. When Vector approached the Killiks on a mission of diplomacy, they absorbed him into their collective intelligence. He's part of their hive mind. However, he continues to file activity reports, and we believe he's still loyal to the Empire, even if he's barely human anymore.
So what's our next step?
We've requisitioned Vector from the diplomatic service and given him a need-to-know overview. You'll rendezvous at these coordinates. Use him to eliminate any noble or house funding the terrorists. Watcher 2 out.
Okay, so like I was saying, guys, make sure you like and subscribe both on the Twitch channel and YouTube channel. Both channels are named the same, Cerberus3791. If you're watching...
I am truly honored to serve such a personage as you, Master. History will remember your name.
Rude.
Not mine, but definitely yours.
Anyway, but yeah, if you're watching on YouTube after the fact, any questions or comments, anything you want to discuss, game related or otherwise, be sure to leave a comment there. as always. And like I've said before, if I can get 20 subscribers before we finish chapter 1 with this character, I have something special planned that is not Star Wars Old Republic related, but still fun. It's a surprise. I've told some of my closest friends about it, but I still want everybody else to be pleasantly surprised. And on that note, this is the last planet for Chapter 1. Alderaan is the last planet. Then we have the Chapter 1 finale, and then I hope we'll have 20 subscribers. I'll use one of these. Okay, so I've run my trap long enough, so without further ado, let's head down to the planet, take a look around. So, what this planet is known for is its houses of nobility, lords and ladies, all waging their little civil war. The way I like to think about it, it's almost like Game of Thrones, as a matter of fact. Funnily enough, this game came out a few months after the first the first Game of Thrones season aired. Uh, so so yeah, with all the noble houses fighting against each other, all the backstabbing and the medieval politics, that's probably the best way to look at it. And you'll see why when we get introduced to the different houses.
You and me, we're getting good.
And anybody that's watching right now, remember to leave a comment in the chat so I know you're there. We can talk. We can just chat, just hang out. Remember, this is after all hangout. So whatever you want to talk about, just let me know. Anything you want to see? Remember, I got a whole legacy to explore. So please, by all means, leave a comment in the chat here, or if you're watching the stream on YouTube after the fact, leave a comment. We will address it in the next stream. Sith Overseer. Let's talk to this guy.
Welcome, sir. I bring the good wishes of Moff Sarek, the officer entrusted with annexing this planet. He has been anticipating your arrival.
What's the situation?
I would not presume to answer that. The Moff can explain to you himself.
Good day, sir. Your services to the Empire are well known, to those with the proper clearance. I expect you care little for the niceties of politics here, so I will be brief. The Empire intends to use Alderaan's succession struggle to bring it into the fold, and I'm offering you the opportunity to play a pivotal role.
What's going on here?
The heir to Alderaan's throne was recently assassinated, right after withdrawing from the protection of the Republic. The planet's in civil war, and for the first time in thousands of years, without the armies of the Republic to bring order.
That's a long time. Has the Republic really given them up?
The Republic has its proxies here, as we have ours. We have allied ourselves with House Thull. The House was exiled 60 years ago after a failed bid for power, and came to us instead. Unfortunately, they have proven too weak to do what's needed.
Do they need the fear of the Emperor put into them?
Yes. Jorad, one of the Thull Lords, insists on following Alderaan's rules of civilized warfare. I want you to show him warfare is far from civil. Several of Thull's vassal houses have rebelled since Thull's connection to us became public. This cannot be allowed. Take a slave collar from my man here and drag one of these rebels to our weak-willed Lord Thull. Kill the rest and leave them where they fall.
You got
They
it.
will learn that the best way to survive is to submit.
These lords of Alderaan must lose their foolish pride. Those who will not bow must break.
Okay, let's go
Alright,
capture us a
looking good.
lord. Okay, so the two main houses here, you got House Thule and House Organa. Some of you might recognize the name Organa from the Star Wars canon. That is the adopted name of Princess Leia. Her full title is Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan. And her adopted father is Senator Bail Organa? I think that's right. His last name's Organa. So that's where Organa's from. So Organa and Thule, comparatively, they're basically the Starks and Lannisters of the world. You can decide who's who there. So, okay, so that's the Killick. We'll get to the Killicks later. Right now, let's go capture one of these lords. So here's one of the many castles of Alderaan. This is for House Thule. So you can see some of the architecture here, some of the scene. We'll see more of the scenery outside the castle, but it's one of the royal palaces. Alderaan Royal Palace is one of the strongholds you can get in this game, and it was actually my first stronghold, so anybody wants to see that, leave a comment. It's beautiful. Okay, so gotta go find us a lord first. Nope. Little side quest. Go ahead and pick that up, so I don't have to later. Where are you? Here.
Imagine leaving your home for a sojourn into the galaxy. When you return, you find the manor infested. The wood is rotten and wriggling. Beetles carpet floors you raced across as a child, and maggots drop in tangled clumps onto your head. This is what House Thule must contend with, an infestation of vermin.
The Killicks, insectoid aliens here on Alderaan, they're causing problems.
Yes, barely intelligent things. It's the nobility's obligation to contain the swarms underground. Unchecked, they are ravaging this planet, turning palaces into hives and cocooning the survivors. Generations caught in the mandibles of beasts.
You said they're native to this world. They were here first.
Legend has it Killicks once ruled the planet. Supposedly most flew to the stars, but how many remained in hibernation? House Organa has been neglecting their responsibilities.
Hey, if you just
against
joined the
vermin,
stream,
but
leave a
even
comment in
they
the chat
carry
so I know you're
defenses
here.
against Killick hunting parties. If you could seize the Organa toxins and poison the Killick hives, well,
Yeah,
the Killicks will swarm, and the other
that's,
houses must defend
that's true.
themselves and do their part.
Ben Hurover. I'll just call you Ben. I'm not going to try to say that. I'm sorry. Yeah, they went from bug infestations to an apocalypse. That's unfortunate.
That's not a bad idea.
We will all war against the Killicks, and Thule will save this planet from infestation.
And, this timeline is,
Rise and shine.
I think this timeline right now is about 3,000 years before the Star Wars canon, I want to say. It's either 2 or 3,000 years, I think. Because 1,000 years before that was Darth Bane. And Darth Bane, he eliminated what was left of the Sith and started the rule of two. And I think this is about 1 or 2,000 years before that, I want to say. You might be right. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check with legends, but that's the way I'm leaning. And like I said before, the stronghold here, the Alderaan Palace, it's one of the biggest and most beautiful strongholds you can buy here. It was actually my first one, so anybody wants to check that out, just leave a comment in the chat. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay, so we need one of these clowns.
Alderaan!
Okay. And kill everybody else. Just like that. Somebody else was already here. There's usually more of them in here. I guess somebody beat me to it. Yeah, well, we got what we came for. Okay, there's my trainer in case I need that later. But it's gone dark. Bane was in the future. That's true. For the next 1,000 years, the Jedi had all the power, all the influence, while the Sith Order grew quietly in the background, and eventually they grew strong enough to Order 66, the Jedi Order. Yeah, I just love this architecture in here. This is gorgeous. Alright, so let's go talk to Fat Dude on the throne. Everybody else is here to see, apparently.
Crymar! Is that Crymar Novan? That's a free nobleman of Alderaan. Unhand him. Who are you? What's this about?
Doesn't look so free to me. What kind of noise was that?
Keep them from rebelling, and the Empire will not have to punish them.
I told Moff Sarek that this was an internal problem.
All of Alderaan will be thrown into chains because of you.
Silence, slave. The sooner you see reason, the easier it'll be.
I've said before that being too harsh might stir greater rebellion. Though, of course, that's up to you.
I believe that is up to me.
Sir.
Thule vassals will now think twice about rebelling.
Excellent. I am pleased with your work. Very pleased. I would like to make you the voice of the Empire in House Thule. Aid Jorad and his men in crushing resistance to our rule. Obey him as if it were me, and with the same penalty for defiance. Tell him what you need, and he will ensure Thule's hold on Alderaan.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Is that kind of high profile for me? I mean, I'm supposed to be here as a spy.
Penalty for defiance. I like the sound of that.
I suppose the Moff expects us to take on House Organa. They're one of our oldest noble houses and loyal to the Republic. Until recently, they've been without an army,
my
but they've got
character
supporters
is
all over
working
the planet.
for
Including
Imperial
here.
Intelligence.
You'll never find them. They've got top-of-the-line cloaking, better than anything the Empire
And,
makes. No
these
probes will get
guys-
through, no spy sats, nothing.
And these guys are supposed to be House Thule. They are the vassal house of the Sith Empire here. The vassal house for the Republic is House Organa, which, like I said earlier, is Leia's
You really are an idiot.
adopted house.
House Organa denied raising an army, claiming it's just patriots defending their lands. But their attacks are too organized.
Sorry, I just like
We'll never
shocking
find
a
every
nobleman.
group. We need to get inside their planet-wide communications, and that means finding a base with a physical link to slice into.
I have some expertise at finding things people don't wish found.
You're a bloodhound, a vicious dog of the Empire.
Are you still
Silence.
talking?
If you stand with the Organas, you betray 1,000 years of loyalty. The Organa guerrillas have a base hidden in some cave or other natural camouflage. There should be a master comlink there, guarded by their best soldiers. If you insert this computer spike, it'll give us a backdoor into all their communications.
Acknowledged and understood.
House Organa will not make another move without us knowing.
A little bit crazy helmets.
You and me?
Let's see how much
Getting
longer.
out.
Okay, I need to change that in 15 minutes. Earpiece or whatever that is. Gives me a boost. So you're in the field. Well, I'm an intelligence sniper. We're actually about to head out to the field here in a minute. Just need to get out of this palace. Yeah. Well, some of it involves spying, some involves fieldcraft, some of it involves politics. Gotta do a little bit of everything to be a good agent.
All right, make me look good.
I got a little bit of junk to sell, so.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
There we go.
Good hunting.
And yes, this is kind of a Cold War era of the galaxy. So, the cinematics for the game, they show the return of the Sith Empire to the galaxy and the war that followed. The war ended with the Sith Empire destroying Coruscant, leveling the Jedi Temple, and the Republican Empire agreed to sign a peace treaty called the Treaty of Coruscant. Was way more in favor of the Empire than the Republic. So that's the era we find ourselves in. Basically, both sides are just getting ready for the next war. I guess we can swing by this guy real quick. But yeah, this scenery on this planet always blows my mind. And during this little Cold War era, there are a lot of proxy wars going on. Like what we see here between the Alderaanian noble houses. Yeah. Okay, guys, so these are the Killiks. They're like native bug people. Back to the Game of Thrones references I was making earlier. I guess these would be the Army of the Dead, technically. Because they do, what's the word?
This is the one, as the song schedule determined.
I can't wait to see how this goes.
We are Vector Hillis, Dawn Herald of the Ouroboros Nest. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Agent.
Cypher 9. I'm with Imperial Intelligence.
Of course. We trust our appearance doesn't disturb you. Our superiors in the diplomatic service find our joining disconcerting, but it was necessary. The joining allowed us to share thoughts and senses with the Nest, forge a bond between Empire and Killiks. The change is a small price.
Being transformed doesn't bother you?
It was unexpected, but now I'm part of the kind. I hear the song of the universe. It's a magnificent thing. Yes, as to your target, Imperial intelligence provided us with a list of names, dates, and locations connected to your terrorist financier.
You have an ID on the target?
We can't identify the financier himself, but your information shows he's visited House Organa, House Ceres, House Pantier, and House Cortes. Cortes is a vassal of the Empire's proxy, House Thul. If you show the Cortes Baron a copy of our findings, he might close in on your foe.
I appreciate the advice.
We must proceed to the Dance of Unlighting, but we'll remain here for the duration of your mission. We suggest you present yourself to Cortes as an ally of the Empire, show strength, and don't mention your intelligence connections.
Yep. Okay, let's get out of this bug place. I don't like this. Don't like this. I don't like talking to bug people. Creepy. Okay, what's our next step?
You and me, we're getting good.
I guess we'll go deal with the Organa guerrilla fighters first. This is a very big map, guys, by the way. So that's where we are. Republic territories down here somewhere. So we've got a lot of ground to cover. But I think the scenery makes up for it. Wildlife's not too bad here. Most of them stay off the trail, so. I will say this planet is a nice break from Tatooine. Resistance Ridge. How subtle. Alright.
Alright, make me look good.
Ah, missed. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Kill poison. Need a dispenser. Hello. Oh, bounty hunter. No. Oh, you suck. Okay, there's other ones. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna let my dog in before he loses his mind. I think my dog was getting lonely. Okay.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
Alright, so down here is the listening post that we're looking for. Just blast our way in. Just heads up, guys, this is, as I was saying earlier, this is a long planet, so between that and the Chapter 1 finale, if I have to split this up into multiple videos, you understand why. Oh man, why you gotta do that to me? There we go.
Rise and shine.
Lore objects, always good for some extra experience points. That's right, I just stabbed a Jedi.
You and me, getting good.
I'll keep her out.
Impressive work. You can see we now have access to the Organa systems. They're all talking about the ruthlessness and brutality of the recent attack. They do train you Imperials well, don't they?
Tell me you're not going to cry.
Moff Sarek told me to respect you, not to submit to schoolyard taunts. Now that we can monitor the Organa's communications, it should be possible to...
Lord Thule, the base is under attack.
Send aid quickly. Border Outpost 2 under attack. I repeat, under attack.
Perimeter defenses breached. We're under attack by assault droids. Repeat, a coordinated attack by probe and assault droids.
Blood of the Queen.
There's an attack on one of your bases.
One we can handle. The data feeds are showing all three of our border outposts are under attack. A coordinated assault, hunter-killers and probe droids. All I've got out there is a skeleton crew. You're the only one close enough to reach them in time. Please, Save my bases, and bring me the memory cores from any probes you destroy. I want to know who's behind this. Good luck.
Every second, more of your men's lives are lost.
Thank you. Now hurry!
Whoa, hi. Rude. Oof. Well, that wasn't very nice. I really gotta fight my way back out of here. Alright, alright. Ugh. I hate that force blast thing.
Rise and shine.
Sith. That's good. There's a Sith heading in. That means our way should be clear for the most part. That'll help. Ah. Whoops. There we go. Or not. Such violence. Got him. Okay, we're out. Alright, where are these bases that are under attack? We got 1 and 2. Alright. Oh, hello? That's a probe droid.
Make me look good.
Ugh. Yeah. Rockets. So I use some rockets. Lovely. Whoa. Ah. Rockets don't hurt me that much, but they're pretty annoying. Hello. Ooh, nice. Ah. Okay, let's get to the other. Okay, let's get to the other base. Let me get this other probe real quick. Okay, we got the memory core.
Alright, make me look good.
Yeah, didn't get a shot. Okay, I think that's the other base out in the middle of that mud lake. Pestilence Pond. Okay, great. There's gotta be some more. Here we are. Grenades. More rockets over here. So the probe's watching their back.
Alright, make me look good.
There we go. And let's go. Let's go poison some bugs. Ugh.
Rise and shine.
Sabas Killikives. Die, ugly. Killing all the bug people, the bug people, the bug people. It's a weird way to exterminate them. gotta check out this house Costas? Cortez? Something like that. Get off this ridge. Away from the bug people. There we go. Okay, here we go. House Cortez. There it is. Oh. Oh, nice. There's a cab here.
Do you require medical attention?
Use that later. I need to go through some stuff before I sell it. Dismount.
Rise and shine. Not bad at all.
Here we go. Nice. Okay, what have I got that chill like?
Not bad at all.
Companion gifts are always good.
I can do something with this.
Improve your presence with them.
You know me way too well.
Makes them more effective in combat.
You know me way too well.
Okay, the rest we can sell.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Okay, my experience boost ran out. There we go. Always take advantage of the experience boosts. Let's see what's happening here.
You and me, we're getting good.
Okay. Everything looks alright so far. It's a nice layout.
Hold your guard. In the name of Baron Pear Cortez and the Cortez Barony, I demand you state your business or face expulsion.
How dare you speak to me this way? I am a Count of House Thule.
Indeed. Forgive me, Your Highness. If I'd known you were coming.
I knew nothing of Thule emissaries either, Captain. I am Baroness Che Cortez, Your Highness. Forgive our inhospitality, but my husband has no time for visitors.
I believe you'll want to speak to me. It's a matter of life and death.
Aren't they all, though? Some days ago, we lost a squad of battle droids patrolling the borders of Cortez lands. That squad was our first line of defense. We believe the squad's disappearance may presage an attack, yet not one of our allies has come to our aid.
What makes you think I was involved with your lost squad?
Nothing. But you've done naught to make my house safer. We don't know what destroyed our droids. They went silent. Until we find out, we must prepare for the worst. If you wish to make amends, send your troops to determine the fate of our patrol. Perhaps that will make my Baron smile again.
Of course. I'll send a legion of my best men.
I'll leave you to Captain Perovius. I hope to see you under better circumstances.
Your Highness, if your men find the droids, tell them to activate the squad's homing beacon. Perhaps the data logs will help us.
Okay. I think that's back out in Killick territory. Great. I still don't know what those flying things are, but they just look very majestic, I guess. Okay, I think we gotta get back up into the Killick territory. Oh, excuse me.
All right, make me look good.
I got him. There's the droids we're looking for. Smoke check. Find a safe place.
This is Captain Provius. A pleasure to hear from you, Your Highness. I'm impressed that you conducted the search personally. We're receiving the droid's logs now. You have my thanks.
'Cause I'm good.
I'd appreciate it if you let the Baron know about my help.
He'll hear. Don't you worry. At any rate, these logs are discouraging. The droid skirmish with the Killicks. Blasted bugs are on Cortez lands again.
I ran into a few more on my way here.
Figures as much. Rumor has it that the Killick nest is growing. Probably scouting for a new home. I'll make sure the Baron knows. Those things won't build a new hive in Cortez territory. I'll tell you that.
Now that I've done my part, may I see the Baron?
The Baroness is offering you an invitation to the estate. You may return at your leisure.
Oh, crap. A little rock climbing. Oof.
You and me, we're getting good.
Seth. It's a wild nerf. Call back to Leia calling Han a scruffy looking nerf herder. Here's what she was talking about. Oh, we still got business back at House Thule. I just want to wrap as much up with House Cortez as I can.
The Baron is expecting you. This way, please.
He's asking me to uncover my face. Yeah, this guy with his face covered, we can trust him.
Baron Payar Cortes, Sword of the Castle Lands, I hereby present to you the Honorable Count Thule, emissary of his house. This man risked himself in the service of House Cortes, valiantly recovering our lost patrol and identifying the Killick threat. In appreciation of his noble deeds and out of respect for his accomplishments, I ask that you grant him recognition.
I so grant him recognition. I am Baron Payar Cortes, good sir. Welcome to my home.
Allow me to present Kaleo Janis, my loyal and trusted associate.
Such an exotic young woman.
Gotta play the part.
How is it you come to be here?
I slid out of Mama's womb and picked up a blaster. Now I'm your new friend's bodyguard. Of course, you and me could be friends, too. You got a nice place here. I could stick around a while.
Baron?
You are an intriguing creature, I admit.
Hear what he said? That was sweet.
I think you've caught his interest.
What can I say? Baron needs some excitement in his life.
I assure you, my husband has enough excitement.
Tell me now, why do you seek my house? Is there a favor you would ask? An alliance you'd propose?
I'm trying to identify a visitor to House Cortes. I know when he was here, but not his name or face.
I'll gladly help. Show me what you have.
Let's see here.
The dates in your files. Yes, we've had visitors at these times, but that's no surprise. I believe the guest you're looking for is Master Denry Ale. We've hosted him and his summits on a number of occasions.
I'm afraid I don't recognize the name.
Denry Ale was once Lord Denry Ale, a powerful and respected man among the vassal houses. But some years ago, he abdicated his position.
He became a mediator dedicated to forging peace.
Strange you should ask about him now. For several weeks, Denry Ale has been missing. Whether off on some secret negotiation or something more regrettable, no one knows.
Isn't anyone trying to find him?
Not that I'm aware of. One missing man in all this chaos. But it bears investigation. I'll begin looking into Ale's whereabouts through formal and informal diplomatic channels. If I can find him for you, I will. You may also wish to investigate the matter yourself. I'm sure House Thule has friends who can assist.
You'll let me know if you find anything.
Of course. I'll send a message immediately. In the meantime, you're welcome to stay as a guest. House Cortes prides itself on its hospitality.
We'll have to dine together. You can meet the Ack dogs.
The Baron has spoken. This audience is at an end.
Okay, Dan. Right. Guess we gotta go meet up with the bug guy again. So the spaceport came in it. More nerfs. It's basically just a big alien buffalo, I guess. I hate this
All right, make me look
place.
good.
Gross.
Is it me, or are there more bugs than last time?
Welcome back. Your aura reflects your attunement to the great song.
Vector, good to see you again, too.
Our observers saw you enter the Cortez estate. The fingerlings were listening and heard mention of Denry Ale. We met Ale during our time as ambassador. With his wealth and talent, he could be your target.
The Baron claims not to know his whereabouts.
We might be able to help. Our nest has had many joiners over the years. Soldiers, children, nobles. We can search their memories and see what they know of Denry Ale.
Are all these people in the nest like you?
As Dawn Herald and emissary to the Empire, we retain more independence. But we're all joiners.
Yeah.
We remember Pabal Alder. When her speeder crashed, our foragers brought her to the hive. Our healers tended her. We became one. Her house, House Alder, an old house of scholars and antiquarians, granted Ale residence in honor of his work as a mediator. Ale kept records of his work in the Alder estate. If you can penetrate the estate's defenses, those records are yours.
Good work. I'll have those records in no time.
If we may be so bold. A warning. House Alder opposes the Empire, and the estate is always prepared for an Imperial attack, even a stealthy one. Be careful.
Okay. Rocket boots. So I haven't really thought about this yet, but I guess since House Alda is up in the mountains, I guess it would be, its Game of Thrones equivalent would be House Aaron. We'll meet some more houses later on. Meantime, let's go turn some
Do
stuff.
you require medical attention? Be well.
Get some of these finished missions out from under my belt. Oh. What the? What was that about? Huh. That was weird.
The Killick hives have been poisoned. They'll swarm soon.
And the noble houses must accept their obligation to combat them, thanks to Thule leadership. In another life, you would have made a fine royal guardian of the mountains.
Gee, thanks.
You and me, we're getting good.
I've said
You
before,
and me,
guys, make sure you
getting good.
remember to like and subscribe. And remember, this is the last planet for Chapter 1 before the Chapter 1 finale, and if I can get 20 subscribers before then, I have something special planned.
I cannot thank you enough for your quick work. I don't know what the Organas were after, but that attack was long in the planning.
It is foolishness to spread your troops so thin.
We have not had outright war on Alderaan for generations. Our tactics are somewhat rusty.
So is your workout routine.
Who's the source of these? What were they looking for? And quickly!
The programming signatures point to Lord Cedric Kilesa.
Lord Kilesa is my vassal. He swore loyalty to me personally when we returned from exile.
Don't be stupid.
The parameters indicate the probes were to join an assault team in a... My lord, this program indicates an assault team massing in a tunnel between here and the Kilesa estates. I don't find any such tunnel on the blueprints.
The siege tunnel! Blood of a queen! They're coming through the siege tunnel!
Those attacks were meant to draw your guards away from the palace.
The wretched traitor!
Dun, dun, dun.
That tunnel connects his lands directly to our estates. No one's used it in centuries, but the tunnel opens right under this room. What are we going to do?
You know this place better than I do. What's the best defense?
Moff Sarek gave us cartons of thermite explosives. They take time to set up, but they pack a punch. If you take them into the siege tunnel, you can collapse it on Cedric and his army. Seal the access, so they can't threaten us again.
How do I get into this siege tunnel?
There's an entrance to the tunnel nearby. The storeroom is in the same area. I'll recall my troops to defend the surface, but there's no doubt the real battle will be below. Thank you.
Lovely. Let's get some bombs. Take care of this tunnel. Yep, they're inside.
You and me, getting good.
I guess this is meant to be an escape tunnel. If they get overwhelmed. Gun beats sword. Alright, one down. pillar. Here we are.
It's ugly.
That's a big droid. Well, that was nasty. There's our man.
So, you're the Imperial puppet who taught Jorad Thul to bite instead of bark. Does he lick your hand? Fetch your slippers? Real Alderaanians will never bow to the likes of you.
Okay, weirdo.
Yield and you may keep your title and your lands.
I would sooner see Alderaan blasted into space debris than given over to the Empire. You don't even have the guts to fight this yourself, instead of hiding behind a cart and a thermite. If you had a shred of decency, you'd settle this by an honorable duel. You against me.
I'll duel you. I'll duel you, but...
You against me.
You surprise me. I thought Imperials never fought unless their odds were 10 to 1. A duel of skill, then. If you win, I will give my house over to Jorad Thul to use as he will. If I win, you stand aside and let me cleanse Alderaan of this scourge, and tell your Imperial handlers Alderaan lives free or dies! To arms! I concede. You have the better skill. Perhaps it is Alderaan's fate to fall to the Empire. I will tell my people. We must find a way to live through these times.
No one challenges me and lives.
Then kill me. At least I will not live to see Alderaan fall.
I'm still gonna blow this place up. Excuse me.
You and me, we're getting good.
Oh, that went well.
The Kalazars just surrendered. My men are returning from the outpost to take them into custody. The Kalazars are acknowledging you as a man of honor. I will tell Moff Sarek of your heroism immediately.
I have won your place for you fairly, in a way they understand.
An unnecessary luxury, but it did not cost us the battle. This time. The Thals need not fear any further rebellion in their ranks. It would be a waste to pin down one of our best operatives here any longer. General Stanul Thal is coordinating our efforts near House Ald. Speak to him if you'd like to take a further role in this conquest.
You have saved my house's dream of ruling our world, and taught me much about what that will mean. I will not forget.
Okay, I got this dude's house in order for him. So now we can set out and deal with other business.
You and me, we're getting good.
So now we are going to head up into the mountains.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
This is a long road, but I figured we can soak in the scenery on the way there. Yeah, I don't like this bridge. Let's get across as quick as we can. Backside of House Thule. Camo's territory. However you say that. Head up the mountain pass. Probe droid. But it's not in our way, it's not bothering us. Looks like some kind of wind farm. Found a friendly outpost. Ah, it's the general we're looking
Stanul
for.
Thule, I was told you wanted to see me.
Yes, Moff Sarek said you'd be here. We've had an inspection team lost to the Killiks for days now, advisors from Droman Kaas. They were inspecting one of our mining sites for lanthanide deposits. But in the middle of their inspection, the entire place was overrun by Killiks. We've had no communication for days.
I want the full briefing, risk assessment, strategic importance, all of it.
Moff Sarek wants the inspection team rescued, and fast. Apparently some of them hold serious rank off-world. And the Killiks don't exactly respond to negotiations. They're the native aliens here. Giant bugs with just enough sentience to shoot a blaster. Attacking these Killiks would take half our army, but apparently I'm too close to the problem to strategically assess its value.
You have some kind of personal stake in this?
Yes. I don't want you to think I'm asking for personal reasons, but my daughter was leading the inspection team. I don't know if she's alive or dead. If you can find her, find our advisors, free them if they're prisoners. I promise you a reward that will leave me bankrupt.
I will not let these aliens kill your daughter or the advisor.
Thank you. For myself, even more than for my house.
All right, make me look
Stop
good.
messing with the bugs. Why do you have to mess with the bugs? Nothing good comes from messing with the bugs. That's House Alda up ahead. Yes. Okay. Let's go deal with the bugs first.
All right, make me look good.
Huh? Weird place to find a couple soldiers.
bless you. In the name of the Emperor. You saved my life. I thought I'd rot in there.
All right, make me look good.
Getting somewhere.
Show you my gun.
You rolled right into a grenade. No sign of the daughter. Oh, there she is.
You have removed those who are not of the nest. Had they stayed, they would have learned the peace of the joining. We will not deny you your prize. But leave now. There has been a song of swarming. We have claimed these mines for the nest.
I'm looking for Stanel Thul's daughter.
Once we were called Daria Thul. Now we are known as new child of the Ukanuku nest. We have tasted the gel and scented the egg chamber. We have joined.
Yikes.
I'm here to get you out of this.
You are mistaken. We are not here against our will. We have joined the kind. There is peace in the nest, a love that comes of sharing one mind. It is a gift beyond measure. We will never return.
How can you live like this?
How do you live in a world where everyone is a stranger? Where a smile may conceal a knife in the back? Stanel Thul is not my family. He and his kind have brought war to Alderaan in the name of their own power. Here we are safe. Here we are at peace. Here we will stay.
Come with me, or die along with every Killik here. That's your only option.
No, we will never. We are hearing the voice of the nest. We have decided it is not worth many losses to save one. The nest has spoken. We will return.
I don't know why it's a light side choice to leave her here. That's... ugh. Why is being a brainwashed bug slave a good thing? Save some time. Yeah, sorry about your daughter, dude.
Thank you. My medics are treating the inspection team for shock, but they seem otherwise unharmed. I wish I could say the same for my daughter. It is clear those monsters have drugged her, brainwashed her. I've heard of this. Something in the pheromones that joins their captives to their hive mind.
She may still recover. Be patient with her.
I only wish I could have protected her.
General Thule, excuse me. It is urgent I speak with my rescuer at once. I'm Agent Craig Graff, Imperial Intelligence. It was no accident those Killiks attacked when they did. The Ulgos pushed them toward that mine.
How did you learn that?
We've been monitoring communications between the Ulgo strike teams in that region. This was definitely planned. The push was orchestrated by the Ulgos to distract us from something they're calling Operation Sunshower.
I suggest we make sure their plan doesn't work.
I've heard that term. It's come up a few times in the chatter we're getting from our back door into the Organa networks.
It's a baradium detonator, a massive explosive. They plan to strike at the heart of Thule Lands. The detonator's being transported by Boris Ulgo's elite soldiers, former Republic Special Forces, with the best weapons they could take and all the training the Republic gave them.
I won't let them get a direct shot in.
Just before the Killiks arrived, we acquired a data file that I believe to be the launch codes for the detonator.
If you really wish to strike fear into the heart of the Ulgos, get into the camp where they're holding it and set it off prematurely. It won't be the full force of the weapon, but let it be Ulgo that perishes, not Thule.
So I guess the next house, next royal house we're gonna meet will be House Ulgo. So Ulgo are the usurpers. So the Baratheons, I guess. There's some serious fortifications. I think we need to go into this way. Whee! Excuse me. Oh, wow. Some serious fortifications up here.
All right, make me look good.
Looks like somebody else was here. It's convenient. Missed me. Excuse me.
All right, make me look good.
I got him. Oh, hello?
Take this, ugly.
It's a genius moment. I just shot a poison dart at a droid. Oh well. Still dead. Oh boy. Run! Whoa. Okay, quick way out. How to get out of here? Yeah, here we are. Oh boy. That's a long way down. Ah, oof. Whew. See if we can sneak past the Killix. Yes, we can. patrol base.
Thank you. You are again Thul's savior, saving our lands from devastation and death.
Your heroism will serve as an inspiration for the rest of my career.
I'm proud to have served the Empire.
The Ulgos have retreated to mourn their casualties. Perhaps I should do the same.
My superiors have been asking about you. There is some intrigue happening with House Rist. Trouble for our allies. If you're interested, look for Dathis Elgin. Moff Sarek has already commended you to him.
House Rist. So House Rist is the assassin household.
Do you require
So
medical
they
attention?
are so the Game of Thrones equivalent would be the Faceless Men.
Be well.
Have any new skills? Nothing to train. Okay. Anything here? Nope. Okay, 2 more levels and I get another ability. Okay, so let's go see if we can find the records in House Alda that we need. Yeah, these defenses are no joke.
You and me, we're getting good.
Supposed to be some kind of attack dog, I guess. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, was there an earthquake? I didn't like that.
You and me, we're getting good.
Take them both. Let's find out. Yep, take them both. I'm still not where I need to be. Dang, I thought that was closer. Okay. I don't like this position. Here we are. Record room. Okay. Calendars, logs of financial transactions, transcripts, personal notes. No context. Few journal entries catch your attention. Met with representative of Mydek family, Dromancos. Agreed to purchases. Credits to be transferred tomorrow. Negotiation successful. Goodwill gesture. House Organa, House Renar. Agree to 50,000 credits in charitable donations. Concur. I will act unbiased. In choosing charity fund. Will announce decision of Broken Valley Relief Fund. Let's see, suggest canceled next week's summit with Thule. Jesus, assassinated. Glad summit was canceled. Arrange charitable gifts in response to tragedy. Tonight's gala meeting with EE. See concerns. C suggests secrecy. Eagle Eye. Okay, that's our terrorist. But who's C? So these it sounds like these charitable funds he gets from mediations. I wonder if that's what's... I think that might be what's financing the terrorist operations. It's possible. Wants to return to Vector. Before we return to Vector, let's get through House Alda and
Alright,
get to the
make me look
next
good.
get to the next patrol base. plants to hide in. Okay, I think we're on. Ah! Oh, hi. I don't know. I don't think we can get out that way. I think that's a Republic base down there. At least some of it is.
Take this, ugly.
Yeah, we gotta find a way out. I think this way. I think we can get out this way. Sorcerer Lady's got us. Woohoo! Free and clear. Okay, so make this left here. The next patrol base should be up here, I believe. Okay, here we are.
Ah, Agent. Dathis Elgin, Imperial Advisor to House Thule. Am I glad to see you? House Thule faces a crisis that threatens to undermine their entire position on Alderaan. And the Empire's as well.
You'll have to tell me what this crisis is before I agree to anything.
House Rist, Alderaan's House of Assassins, is currently aligned with the usurper House Ulgo. But there was a time when Rist did all manner of secret jobs for whomever paid. Now the dirty details of those jobs are threatening to get out.
Do you need me to go and teach this house Rist a lesson?
Rist has held to their honor. They are not responsible for the current predicament. A former Rist assassin, kicked out for revealing the identity of one of his employers, is blackmailing Thule. He says he'll reveal every assassination, every kidnapping, every conniving thing Thule has done unless we pay him.
Just tell me where he is and I'll kill him.
I'd rather not have him killed if possible. It raises too many questions.
Alive.
We've arranged a meeting to deliver payment. But he's recruited some of Rist's best assassins to his side. I don't trust him. That's why I need you. Someone strong enough to withstand whatever trap he intends to spring.
So what exactly do I do?
This man wants to establish his own house of assassins. And he has demanded land and a title as payment for his silence. Take this case and meet him at the assigned meeting place. If he takes the bribe, fine. If not, kill him.
I thought you said you wanted to question.
Rise and shine.
Well, which is it? Tell you what. Go to the meeting place real quick. I believe that's Fort Alda up on the right there. And I'm going the wrong way. I can at least fill the map in. Or not. Here's the meeting place.
You and me, we're getting good.
So, what am
I have nothing to say to you right now.
What am I supposed to do? I'm here. Oh. Now you want to speak to me.
Well, brother, would you look at this? I wasn't expecting anyone so professional. I guess
That was
Thule
weird.
isn't half as stupid as I thought. It won't do them any good, but I give them points for trying. Now, if you'd kindly hand over the payment.
I'm not giving you a thing until I'm sure there are no tricks.
Tricks? We've only just met. You already know me so well. I thought Thule would send some scrawny diplomat I could take hostage, but you'll fetch a higher price.
You'll have to beat me first.
I'm looking forward to it.
Never learn. Alright, you kids done playing?
Stop! Stop this guy! He has the better of us, and besides, it's not worth it. The evidence is already on its way to House Ulgo. He had no intention of giving it to you.
You will all pay for this.
Sam, you idiot! We could have been counts!
You've lost all sense of honor. Lying and stealing? I swore to live by a code. The runner with the evidence is delivering it to Ulgo's son, Vesix.
Sam, you'd betray your own brother? I'll kill you for that!
Damn it, Kai. I'm sorry. Look, the coordinates the runner was headed to are in the console over there. You might be able to catch him if you hurry. I'll take Kai's assassins. I promise, neither you nor Thule will hear from us again.
Yeah, I don't care.
No one betrays me and lives.
Your word's useless. So you don't have the only thing that was going to keep you alive.
I take the fact that you're rummaging around in the assassin's files to mean that the meeting didn't go well.
The evidence has already gone to Ulgo.
You're kidding me. Damn it. Well, spare no detail. If Vesix Ulgo gets that evidence, soon every house on Alderaan will know who Thule hired Risk to kill, and when. They won't just banish Thule, they'll destroy them. And the Empire's chances on Alderaan will die with them.
Just give me a chance to find Ulgo and stop them from distributing the evidence.
That may be easier said than done. Vesix Ulgo commands a squad of the most highly trained commandos on Alderaan. They have even defeated Jedi. But you may stand a chance. I have to ask you to recover that evidence. Quickly.
I won't fail, I promise.
Thank you so much. Find the evidence. Destroy it. And I promise you'll double the reward when you return.
Sounds good. Okay, we gotta get back to Victor, whatever his name is. It's the closest point. Be about here. Swing by the medical droid. Excuse me. Swing by the medical droid real quick.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
I hate visiting this bug lair. It puts a cramp in the scenery. You have to keep going back there.
All right, make me look good.
Agent, it's good to see you. Yes, we apologize. The nest has been invigorated by star dancing. If you could smell the pheromones, you'd understand our restlessness.
This restlessness, is it going to be a problem?
There's nothing to be concerned about. The hive is growing, and we all benefit. We even have a gift for you. These orbs contain white membrosia, rare nectar produced by our givers. Pull back the wax and sip. You'll find it gives strength and healing.
Practical but exotic. I like it.
We hoped you might. In any case, how's the search for Denry Ale?
I found records in the older estate, but I'm not sure what to make of them.
This is perplexing. It looks like Ale funded the destruction of the Dominator and the assassination of Darth Jadus. But the rest is very odd. Have you shown this to Baron Pear?
I was hoping I wouldn't need to.
Baron Pear may see nuances we don't. We've mentioned our difficulty with human personalities. We'll be on alert should you need anything else. The nest embraces our unity.
Back to House Cortez. Try to save a little time without all this flying around.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Rise and shine.
Welcome back. I'll let the Baron know you're here.
My dear, you shouldn't concern yourself with trifling details.
I am concerned. This house needs all I can give, not just my gardening skills.
Enough, we'll speak later. Your Highness, it's a pleasure to see you on such a chilly day. But if you're here about Denry Ale, I must disappoint. I've been gathering information, yet I cannot locate him with any certainty.
This data from House Alder might help.
These records, they are the pieces of a puzzle my own sources left incomplete. It appears that some weeks ago, Master Ale arranged a secret meeting with House Rist. That meeting is doubtless occurring as we speak.
I'll have to crash their party.
I'd caution you to leave this matter alone. House Rist is a stain upon the nobility. A house of slayers and poisoners. I suggest you wait for Denry Ale's return. A month, perhaps 2. Don't earn the Rist assassins' ire by interfering in their affairs.
Unfortunately, my mission is urgent.
I admire your energy, but these games should be played with caution. Confronting Rist will do no good. Now, I must cut this discussion short. I have other matters to attend to. See to our guest, my lady. Make certain Cortes hospitality remains second to none.
I'm sorry about my husband. He's a busy man, and a brave one. Just not brave enough to confront the House Rist.
Care to explain that?
Everything the Baron said about Rist is true. They are a stain on society, and a foe of Cortes. We live in fear of their blades. But you found our lost patrol, stole Denry Ale's records.
Why are you telling me this?
The Baron won't listen to my ideas. But you could show him the meaning of bravery. You could show all the houses that defying Rist isn't hopeless. Find Denry Ale, fight the assassins, change things for all of us.
I won't fail, I promise.
Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. You know, it's a long journey. Join me in my chambers? We could get something to warm you before you go.
I think the Baron might get the wrong idea.
And we wouldn't want that. I'll leave you alone. I'd warn you to be careful, but I know you will be.
Yeah, I don't think I want to get on this Baron's bad side by messing around with his wife. so both my missions are in the same general area.
Destination. Enjoy your stay. Do you require medical attention? Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
It's a nice view of the scenery while we fly back to the patrol base. Alright, let's see, where does this put us?
You and me? Getting
Okay, so okay guys, so we've been on for a couple hours now, it's plus change, and that's about the halfway mark for Alderaan. So we're gonna go ahead and get off for now. Like I keep saying, like and subscribe both here on Twitch and on YouTube. Channel name's the same on both platforms, Cerberus3791. So, and remember, this is the last planet for Chapter 1 of the Sniper's storyline. And if I can get 20 subscribers before then, I'll have something special planned for the channel. Not related to this game. It'll be a fun surprise. But until next time, this is Cerberus. I will see y'all later.